All right, so catch me, an hour ago. Open up my notes page. I'm scrolling through my potential list of options on YouTube videos to make on my phone, and I'm just like, pretty good one. I'm like, not bad. Maybe save that for later. I'm thinking like, yeah, I could see that. Except then I'm going through the list, and then of course, as you know, because you're watching the video, I come across micro preparation, and I say, yep, that's the one. Let's do that right now because I really do like this video. It's one that I've been meaning to make for a little while, and the man of the hour who gets the credit for this one is a man by the name of Timothy Gallwey. Maybe Gallwey, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. He's the author of this book by the name of The Inner Game of Tennis. One of my close friends who I really trust is very close with Pete Carroll, the head coach of the Seattle Seahawks, and this is one of Pete's all-time favorite books. He actually wrote the foreword in the newest copy, and my friend who he recommended the book to me, and I didn't really have to do this because I trust him so much. I could have just ordered it on the spot, but I look it up on Goodreads. I see that it's got great ratings and a good summary. It seems up my alley, so of course I order the book, and then I read it. And I read this, in the past spring, like 6 months ago, and it's in my home city, my hometown, so I don't have the book with me. I don't have my highlights or my notes with me, so I'm basically just doing this whole thing from memory, but I think that says a lot because that means that the book really stuck with me. And so the author, Tim, he's a professional tennis coach, and basically in one of the chapters, he's talking about how he would train his athletes to focus for every point before the point starts, as in before the serve. In that 10-second window you got between the end of the point and the next serve, use that as a measure of, or a time period of focus to prepare yourself mentally and physically for the next points. And you know what you have to do, but that 10 seconds, just taking a few seconds and performing that act of micro preparation could really, or once his athletes started doing that, they saw significant improvements. And I kind of went through that pretty quickly, and I want this to be a short video, but because I like I said, you know that I don't like taking too much of your time, even though it seems like I do because I always ramble on. But I was like, all right, how can I apply that to my own life, right? And I think it's so easy. I think it's a very powerful, such a simple but powerful atomic habit, if you're going to quote James Clear here. Let's say that you're a college student, for example, and you get out of class and your plan is to go to the library and get some studying done, right? If you're not me, you might actually do that. I should probably go to the library more than I do. Except let's say you're just walking to class kind of mindlessly, you got your AirPods in, everybody's just on their phones, walking across the alley, Bulldog Alley at Gonzaga is what we call it, to the library. And let's say you walk in, you don't know where you're going to sit. You walk in somewhere random, and then you realize, oh wait, you know what, I gotta pee. So then you walk all the way to the bathroom, and then you get all the way back, it takes a couple minutes, you pull your laptop out, you go, before I wanna do that, let me just out of habit, habitually, I don't know what that was, I'm sorry. Out of habit, you pull out your phone, you start going on Instagram for 5 minutes, and then that kind of subconsciously gets you in the mood to be unproductive, and you think, you know what, that was kind of nice being unproductive, that break because you're so tired after class. Let's get some more of that. You open your laptop out, you're scrolling the web for 20 minutes, you don't get anything done because for some reason you're craving to be unproductive, even though you know that you want to be productive because that's why you went to the library. So you're kind of just already off the map. And then you take a sip of your water, but you realize, dang it, I don't have any water. Plot twist, I'm out. So then you got to go back to the bathroom, basically, because that's probably where the water fountain is, right outside. And then you fill up your water, then you get back to your seat. Now it's been 30 minutes and you haven't done anything. Let's flip the tables here, rewind the clocks, and act as if you're performing a micro preparation on the way to the library. You take a sip of your water, you realize that you're empty, or that you're out of water. So except then you think, that's too bad, I have to walk to the water fountain before class. But you feel like, oh no, that's actually fine because I just, return to the present moment. I gained an increased sense of awareness, and I recognize that I have to pee right now. And then so you go to the bathroom, you fill up your water bottle right outside there, and then you walk to the seat. You probably even know where you're going to sit because you visualize the library in your micro preparation and you know exactly what you're going to do. I hope you're following along with this. I know I'm kind of going on. I'm looking at the time on the video right now. It's been about 2 minutes and I'm just kind of in a trance right now talking. And then you've micro prepped yourself to say, you know what, I'm gonna get down, I'm gonna refrain from looking at my phone. I'm not gonna be distracted for my first 20 minutes of work, and I'm gonna sit down to the library exactly where I know I'm gonna sit after going to the bathroom, after filling up my water bottle, and I'm gonna get 20 minutes of work done right then. I mean, literally, a micro preparation can be the difference between the latter and the former, and the latter is so much infinitely better. I mean, literally infinitely. You've already gotten a lot of work done, which is infinitely better than zero. If you're a high school student, you can perform a micro preparation in between classes, in between class periods, in that 5-minute break. You can perform a micro preparation on the car ride or the bus ride or the walk ride home, or the walk. I guess you're not riding a walk, you're just walking back, and you think, okay, rather than mindlessly going home and you feel like you need a break because you're so exhausted from a long day of high school that somehow burned you out. In the grand scheme of things, high school really shouldn't burn you out that much if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. And then you go home, and since you're so tired and exhausted and just need a break so badly, you pull out the TV remote, you're watching TV for about 3 hours while you're scrolling on your phone in the middle of it. And if somebody would walk into that right now, it'd be a pretty sad sight. They'd probably be like, wow, clearly that person is not happy right now because they're literally just depressed, just not even paying attention to what's on TV. They're just scrolling on their phone. It's like, wow, what a sad sight. No offense, and offense taken a little bit to myself, because I can't say that I haven't done that before, but I've certainly limited doing that. And I honestly, lately, I haven't really done that at all because I've started implementing micro preparation in my own life. And if I just think, okay, I'm gonna get home and the first thing that I'm gonna do is do something productive. I'm gonna do a workout. I'm gonna just do 15 minutes of homework. Or obviously I sound like a cliche parent right now, but it's true. If you just micro preparate yourself to focus and get something well done or something productive done, or maybe it's just making a sandwich, that's a heck of a lot better than just going in without any micro preparation, mindlessly pulling out your phone, putting on the TV, and then next thing you know, 2 hours went by and you haven't done anything productive. I know, God, I can't believe I'm over 7 minutes right now. I thought this was gonna be a 3 to 4 minute video. I can't believe this, but I'm gonna roll with it, and I'm gonna wrap this up. If you're working, you can do the same thing. Perform a micro preparation by the time, when you're walking back to your desk from the bathroom, and focus on what you need to get done right now, and just mentally prepare yourself to be productive before you start doing it, because it makes a huge difference. Now, Tim doesn't use the term micro preparation in the book. He just talks about the improvement of his players after they start focusing in between points. Except it's such an easy takeaway and applicability to our every single day life when we perform these micro preparations. I promise you, you're gonna see noticeable and pretty profound results and improvements in your everyday life. So I hope that you watched the end of this video. I really hope that you gained some insight out of it. If you didn't, then I'm sorry that I wasted 8 minutes. I shouldn't say wasted. I've got a weird theory that you can't waste time. You can just be super unproductive, but no time is wasted. Maybe that's another video I can make now that I think about it. Maybe I'll make that right now. Who knows? Anyway, thank you for listening. I'm going to get going, and I hope that you micro prepare the next task you're going to do. Shalom.